Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Joanna. Today's tutorial I'm showing how to make this long skirt with side slits and straight dart. Let's get straight to it. So guys, check the pinned comment on how to add lining to your long skirts. Watch that before you'll be able to continue with this.
Guys,
So
now the
that's it.
folded side is what is going to be at one side of your slit. Of your long skirt. We normally call this slit in Ghana. That's why I've been saying slit. Okay, so I went in 2 inches. So I'm going to rule that out. So that's going to be at one side of it. And this is where we are also going to add the slit for ease movement. Alright, so after I've marked that, I'm going to mark up to where the slit is going to end. Okay, so I'm coming up from the base, where the kente shows at the lining. I'm coming up by 17. That is going to be for my slit open at the side of the skirt. 17 inches. You can go higher or you can go lower. Make sure it makes your movement comfortable. That's all. Okay, so after that, I'll go ahead and pin this all the way down, and then I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it up to where the slit open starts. I hope I'm making sense. So I'll pin it up to the down part, but then I'll take to the same machine and then I'll stitch up to where the slit open start. Okay, so this is it after I took to the same machine to stitch up to where the slit open starts. So after doing that, I'm going to turn it to the right side of the garment, like so. I'm going to turn it to the right side of the skirt. So this is it. This is it. So remember we have straight darts at the side. So the placement of the dart depends on how you want it on your skirt. So this particular style has its straight dart on the sides of the skirt where the slit open is. Alright, now the darts will start 2.5 inches away from the side seam. Okay, so and the width of the dart is going to be 2 inches. So I folded the side like this. I folded the side which has the slit open like this, and I measured the dart plus the 2 inches gap that we are going to give to the side seam and then the side slit open. I hope I'm making sense. If you don't understand what I'm doing, just watch it, you understand me. Okay, so I flat ironed it to create a line on it like so. So I'll hold up one side of the folded line that I used the iron to create like this. I'll flat iron it again like so, and then I'll create the dart by coming in 2 inches all the way down. 2 inches all the way down like so. It's a straight dart, just as I said. Then I'm going to use my long rule to extend the lines, the points like so. Okay, so after I've done that, I will pin that down before I take it to the same machine to stitch it. Okay, so that is it. This is the side seam, and then this is the first dart at one side. So I'll flip it over to the other side and then hold up the line that we created with the iron like so. I'll make sure I straighten it up with the iron again, and then I'll go in 2 inches just as I did for the other side, that on the side seam, 2 inches like this. Now the width for the darts is also optional. It's not always 2 inches. Just don't make it extremely big to destroy its beauty. So after that, I connected a point together like so, just as I did for the other side, either that on the other side of the side seam. So I'm going to pin that one also down. Then I'll then take it to the same machine and stitch both down. Okay, so this is how it came out after stitching. Sorry, it was getting late, that's why the camera looks like this. So this is how it came out. Okay, so now we are done with our side dart and then the side um, seam with the side slit open. So I'm going to turn it to the wrong side of it again to shape the skirt out, or to shape out the slit as it's been called in Ghana. Alright, I'll first of all come down 2 inches for the channel we are going to create for the loop at the waistline, like so. Then from there, I'll use my ruler to straighten up the lines. Hey guys, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, kindly click on the subscribe button, like this video and then share this video. Okay, so now from here I'm going to go down um 8 inches for my hip line. 8 inches. I'm going to go down 8 inches for my hip line. Then I also straighten that out. Okay, so this is the waistline and the hip line. So we are going to be using the hip measurement to shape this out. Okay, and then again we also as earlier we've already sewn one side of the skirt like this. So this is it. You're only going to use the other side to shape this out. I hope you understand me. Okay, so measure, I mean, for your hip measurement, let me turn it this way for you to understand it properly. All right, so that's the side seam. That's the side we've already sewn. So we are only going to shape out the other side, this folded side of it. So measure your hip measurement up to where the side seam is, which is 38 divided by 2, which is 18. So place your hand on it and count up to where the side seam allowance is, and then subtract it from the 18 that you have. I hope you understand me. That gives you your allowance for it. So you should be having 18 inches from this, and then mark that on the waistline and then on the hip line. I hope you understand this. You measure 18 inches from the already sewn side seam to towards where the folded edge side is, and then you mark both on the hip and then the waistline, then you straight that out. Okay, I hope you understand me. If you didn't understand what I said, please watch the video, you understand. Now at the down part, it depends on how pencil you want this to be. It depends on totally on you how pencil you want it to be. So I wanted this to be 13, so I measured 13 from the side seam, which has the slit open, to towards the folded part of the skirt. So that's the shape he had. So that's it. Then connect it to the hip line to get this. I'm going to pin it down
before I take it to the same machine to stitch it down. This is simple, guys, please understand. Okay, so this is how it came out. We didn't cut any part of it. Ghana, for our slits, we normally don't cut. So I just folded the down part of it down and then top stitch it to avoid it from being bulky and then going through and full when walking. So that's why I did that. Sorry, it was getting late, that's why the camera looks like this. So this it, we have our side dart and then the side slit. I'll just um I'll just fold this down, the waistline. I'm going to fold it down. Before then I'll mark like 1.5 inches for where the loop is going to show at the outer part of it, and then take it to the same machine and stitch it all around. So this is it. After stitching it, I'm going to um I'm going to add a safety pin to one of the one of the tape that I made, and I'm going to pass through the channel that is created on the waistline and then use it to pass through the loop or the channel created on the waistline. I hope you understand this. Now take out the pins at the side for the slit opening and then hem it down and then pass your tape through the waistline to get your skirt. Thank you for watching. Bye.